Hey guys, how are you? So today I'd like to talk about loneliness, and I've studied loneliness quite a while. I know why, they discovered that immigrants are mostly lonely because it's a separation of your roots, of everything you knew, your family tree, your cousins, your father, mother, your grandmother. It's everything that you knew. And I came to this country when I was 17 from Ukraine. So I came by myself. My dad kicked me out of his house because I irritated him. I'm a very irritating person. I was only 17, and he told me, "You're ugly, you're not good, you'll never be anything." And I was very depressed. I actually came from also abusive household in Ukraine because my mother had an abusive boyfriend. But this disconnect, I came here and my dad did not accept me, and I was alone completely, and my family is so far away in Ukraine. So that creates loneliness. Like they did research, people that who are immigrants feel loneliness the most. I've been feeling lonely all my life, and I live in New York now. I'm a single mom. I work, and to be honest with you, I don't want to give up on love, but I haven't met anybody that I could say, "Hey, this is an interesting guy. This is a great guy," like to explore or even spend my time. And I'm very open-minded, like I would give a chance, but it's hard. Like I didn't find anybody that would be decent and loving and kind. Those are my priorities, like now that I have a daughter. So I know why I'm lonely, and I know there are a lot of people lonely. I mean, it's an epidemic. People are lonely in the world, and you would think that with all the social media and Facebook and everything that it will connect us, and it does, but it also makes us more isolated. I don't know. Perhaps we don't, with the Tinder, and perhaps because we don't explore each other, we just swipe. Okay, no good, next, no good, next. And I'm not saying, it's okay to do that it's okay for some things, but I think some things you do need to give a chance, and you need face-to-face interaction, and really you need to spend time with people. So, again, if you're an immigrant, you probably feel very lonely. If you're not an immigrant and you have strong family in the United States, a strong base, like, normal family kind of as a background, and you grew up in a good family, it definitely gives you a sense of stability, security. You're not desperate when you seek out relationship. You're not desperate. You're not going to jump into any relationship because you're so empty and you need love so much. Where if you're lonely, obviously you're a little bit more desperate, because as people, as tribal, we used to live as tribes. We're very social. We need that human interaction. And I could say, like, I know some people who are very smart. They're like, I don't need any friends. I'm just happy with my books and everything. True. But even those people, they want somebody to listen to their ideas, and somebody that I could talk to about psychology, philosophy, whatever they're passionate about. They want somebody to be like at least a sounding board and to listen. That's why they go and pay therapists if they don't have no friends. So I think we still need, I don't care how smart you are and how intellectual you are, maybe books are your best friend, you will still need someone to share, because if you can't share what you're discovering, it's not almost like as valid. Like it's like, when Albert Einstein, he shared his ideas with Mileva, and they talked about, physics and quanta, and talked about theory of relativity. She was his sounding board. He wanted to talk to her, and he wrote to her in a letter. He's like, "Without you, I'm empty. Without you, I don't want to work. Without you, my work has no meaning." Like, when I tell you about our ideas, and everything comes to life, everything everything has a meaning, much deeper meaning that I could have even predicted. Like, without you, it doesn't have any meaning. I don't want to do anything. There's no point. And that's kind of, I think everybody needs that. And there is an epidemic of loneliness, of superficiality, with all these like social sites where everybody posts great pictures and sexy pictures of themselves. But they do not look like that in real life. Many times they don't. So I don't know how to, people on the antidepressants, I don't know how to beat the loneliness, but I think maybe at work and maybe at, I don't know, people, I don't know how to conquer loneliness. I've tried, I'm pretty social, and it's still like, I don't know, but I know where it comes from. It's because I don't have family here, and that's something like, I feel like if my mom or grandma were like next to me, that would make a huge difference. Like I wouldn't feel as lonely. Like even when my daughter's born, like I feel much better that my daughter is here. I feel less lonely, but still lonely. So there's an epidemic in this country of loneliness. I don't know. What do you think? How do we solve this? Thanks.